The coffee had already gone cold when Grok noticed the silence. Not the quiet of morning, not the calm kind. This silence felt misplaced. He sat at his desk, staring at a screen that had been on for too long. No messages, no calls, no urgency. Just a dull glow, and his own reflection staring back. He checked the time. Late afternoon. Grok leaned back and felt something settled in his chest. Not pain, not fear, something emptier. And for the first time that day, a question surfaced quietly. When did things start feeling like this? Grok was an ordinary man. That was his strength, and maybe his blind spot. Every weekday looked the same. Alarm, snooze, snooze again. He lived alone in a small apartment. Clean enough, quiet enough. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing memorable either. He showered quickly, dressed without thinking, grabbed whatever food was easiest. Some mornings he looked out the window. Most mornings he didn't. Outside, the city moved with purpose. People walking fast, cars impatient. Grok joined them automatically. At work, he sat at the same desk he'd had for years. Same screen, same chair, still leaning slightly to the left. He did his job well enough, never badly, never remarkably. People described him as reliable, low drama, low noise. And Grok liked that. Reliable felt safe. Quiet felt controlled. He told himself he would think about bigger things later, when work slowed down, when life made space. Later always sounded responsible. That weekday began like all the others. No warning signs, no strange feelings. On the way to work, Grok missed a call. He saw the notification, didn't listen. I'll check it later. At his desk, he opened one tab, then another, then something unrelated. Time passed, gently, without asking permission. Around noon, a coworker asked if he was joining for lunch. Grok shook his head. Too busy. He wasn't, but deciding later felt easier than deciding now. An email arrived. The subject line felt important. He read the first sentence, then minimized it. I'll give this proper attention later. The day continued that way. Small pauses, minor delays. Nothing felt urgent. Nothing felt wrong. That was the problem. By mid-afternoon, Grok felt tired. Not in his body, in his head. He stared at the screen and realized he had reread the same paragraph several times. He checked his phone again. Another missed call. Same number. A slight frown. Not worry, just irritation. Why now? He stood to get water. The office felt quieter than usual. Or maybe he had just started noticing. Back at his desk, the minimized email caught his eye. He opened it fully, read it slowly, then once more. Something shifted inside him. Not sharply, not clearly, just enough to make him stop moving. He checked the date, then the time. His chest tightened. Had this been waiting all day? He thought about the voicemail. His thumb hovered over the screen, then paused. What if it could wait 10 more minutes? As evening approached, the office lights dimmed slightly. That was when Grok finally listened to the voicemail. The voice was calm, almost too calm. It spoke about changes, about decisions already made, about directions moving forward without him. No blame, no anger, just information. The message ended. The screen went dark. Around him, chairs scraped, footsteps passed. Someone laughed near the exit. Life continued. And Grok understood something quietly unsettling. Nothing had collapsed. Nothing had broken. Yet everything had shifted. The day had crossed a line, and he hadn't noticed when. Grok walked home slower than usual. The streets looked the same. Shops glowing, people scrolling, voices passing by. He unlocked his apartment and stood inside without turning on the light. The air felt stale. He sat on the couch and replayed the day. The snoozed alarm, the ignored call, the unread email, the postponed lunch. None of it felt dramatic. That was the hardest part. There was no single moment he could point to and say, "That's where it changed." Later that night, Grok opened a drawer. Old papers, plans, notes written years ago. Things he once meant to return to. He closed the drawer gently. Not angry, not emotional, just tired. Life did not collapse for Grok in one loud moment. It didn't announce itself. It shifted quietly, while he was being comfortable, while he lived on autopilot. Most lives don't break with noise. They wear down in silence, in normal days, in small delays, in moments we promise to revisit later. By the time you notice the change, the day is already over. And sometimes, so is the version of life you thought you were living. Life breaks slowly, not loudly, and only awareness can stop it from slipping away. Final note. Honest.